Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Southern Reactions. And to pay homage to Black History Month, we will be reacting to Nickelodeon's Black History Month rap anthem. Without further ado, let's get in.
Left to the right, top to the floor. When I say Black History, say it.
Ooh, that is good. That is really good. Hold on, y'all, I'm finna turn this down. It's so loud.
Yours, Black History, it's yours. Black History, yes, it's yours. And we say it loud and proud again. There's no America without the African.
Oh my god, y'all. Based on that, it is so good. Like, I love the graphics, I love the diversity, how diverse they made it. In the graphics, they didn't just make it Black people when they showed all the people of the world. It's just actually pretty good so far. I actually never, I'd say, would ever probably watch this if someone didn't recommend it to me.
Fighting to get it equal. Black History, the story of the people. Black History, it's yours. Black History, yes, it's.
It like gives me like, I love the visuals like of the family and how like it says Black History, it's yours. I also like the part where in the music kind of sounds like somebody like Caribbean. Kind of has like a Caribbean like accent to it. I kind of hear it a little bit with like really good upbeat music. I think whoever wrote this, let me see. Whoever wrote this, I love it so far. Let me not read all this. But whoever wrote this needs a raise, because this is it's really good. Like, absolutely so good. I love the lyrics too. They're like upbeat. They make you feel motivated and pride. You know, it's amazing. I'm not gonna lie.
It's yours. It's yours. Only 28 days in the month of February. It's just a kickoff. We don't stop till every textbook and every class give up the glory. The true and living facts of his and her story. People want to know why we still celebrate it.
Exactly. And I feel like this anthem addresses a lot of the usual questions. Why do we still celebrate Black history? That's one of the questions it's also addressing. And it's also addressing how Black History Month is not just a month. It's not just a month. We celebrate Black history. We're supposed to celebrate all year round. Is basically what it's trying to say. And we're not going to stop fighting until we are able to share the true history and not what is being watered down. You learn more from the internet than you do from school.
Road been rocky and we made it. We elated. Our survivors, strivers, fighters, singers, get us dropping names like we have butterfingers. Rosa, King, X-Truth, the greatness. Ali, Fred, Douglass, these are the basics. But how about Bessie Coleman, the fly aviatrix, or...
I like how they also didn't... A lot of times when they mention Black history, they mention just men. They don't really mention the women. But they mention some women that you probably, as a Black person, probably have never heard of. A lot of those you have. I don't think... Betsy, I think I might know who she was, but I bet you ask anybody, they're not going to know who she is. So I think it's good that they address to the children and to adults, if you want to watch it, the women, and more of the, more people you really never heard of. Now, they did have the common people so far, but I like that they addressed one woman that I didn't think anyone really knew. But I like that. I like how diverse Nick is starting to become.
Katherine Johnson, who helped launch the spaceships, or Louis Latimer illuminating homes, or Dr. Shirley Jackson improving telephones.
I'm not gonna lie. Those last three people, nobody probably knows who they are. And I'm glad... as I iterated before, I'm glad that they're mentioning people that you probably really have never heard of, unless you did your research, unless you are very cultured in Black history. And I really enjoy how they used a lot of things that you don't typically know to not only have something nice for you to listen to also teach you, which I really love. I love learning and music together. It makes you want to learn more when something has like a really catchy tune to it.
Of Fred McKinley Jones keeping ice cream cold. I could go on and on until my body get old. Left to the right, top to the floor. When I say Black history, say it's yours. Black history, it's yours. Black history, yes, it's yours. Fought the revolution in both world wars. Black history, it's yours.
And I love how it says that Black history is not just an average Black person's. I'm gonna say average. It really went over through some different religions, such as, of course, a Muslim woman. It went through that. It went through a woman with a missing leg. It went through all like history. Say, no matter what, we've always been fighting for this country. All of our lives, we're fighting for some kind of freedom for us to not be treated with any type of respect. It's the problem. And I feel like they're addressing that really good.
Black history, yes, it's yours. Black history, yes, it's yours.
Or also, yeah, I'm just talking, but like, honestly, it's just so much good stuff in here. And also, the fact that it shows women with different hair types. I see like a couple of women and men with different hair types. It shows the Black family. It doesn't show one part of Black. It shows different parts of Black. It shows women with no hair, which I think is still beautiful. Some people can rock no hair. Some people don't have choices but to rock no hair. But the people who have choice to rock it and they do, y'all are very beautiful. And the ones who don't, you're still beautiful. You just gotta find a way that what makes you happy. I'm not saying you shouldn't, but do what makes you happy.
Gotta say it loud and proud again. There's no America without the African. Fighting to get it equal. Black history, the story of the people. We gave you traffic lights to stop the crash. Almanacs, gas furnace, and gas mask. Gave you.
And it's telling you, and it's also telling you all the different things that Black people have invented if y'all did not know. And I love that because some of these I didn't know. I'm very cultured, but there's some things I just don't know, and that's okay. As long as I'm willing to learn, then I am a productive member of society. But I really do think I would recommend this to a lot of people based on the history.
Hip hop, Tila rock, blues and jazz, and fresh new dances with flair and pizzazz. Automatic gear shifts to move the car. Potato chips and peanut butter in jars. Laundry dryers, home security system, super soakers and suspenders. I could go on listing many contributions across institutions. Supreme Court and ball court, it's been an evolution. And we sing it every day. Blue notes like Harold Melvin for this Billie Holiday. We know what's going on. Thanks to Marvin Gaye, get a bounce in.
But the fact it also mentioned about how much Black music there is and what a lot of Black people have created. But what I don't like, and I feel like it low-key did address it, but didn't say it to avoid controversy. But there's a lot of times that other races, I'm not going to say specific because there is a lot of other races. I'm not going to say specifically white, Black, whatever. But there's a lot of races that take things from Black people and try to make it their own. It's okay, but you need to say, how do I put this? You need to say that I got it from here or inspired from here. Because it's some to people, it might seem like cultural appropriation. And I could go really deep into cultural appropriation. We can talk about bonnets. We can talk about curls. We can talk about waves. We can talk about all this stuff. I can really go into cultural appropriation. So just let me know if you want me to go into that. And braids.
I step on cue like Kid and Play. Gwendolyn and Kendrick, our poets represent. Hold mics tight like truths that's self-evident. Yeah, we know our heroes fantastic, but gotta remember the forgotten on the Atlantic. We gotta honor our departed, taken from the land where humanity started. Left to the right, top to the floor. When I say Black history, say it's yours. Black history.
I also like how it mentioned that, in a way, it mentioned, I think, if I remember what I just saw, that it mentioned how basically we are the heart of America. Basically, what they're saying. We're the heart of America. And I do agree with that at the same time. But we also have to think about who was here first. You gotta always think about that. And the argument's always the natives are here first, which is true. It is true. In history, it is true that natives were here first and that settlers, aka colonizers, or conquistadors, depends, took over certain parts of America that is now America, but it wasn't at time, and saying they discovered it. How can you discover something when people are already there? That's the question. Also, I love these pictures and all different hair types. So cute, and the families. This is so adorable. This is adorable. Let me listen to the rest of this.
It's yours. Black history, yes, it's yours.
Hold on. Kudos to the writer, performer, and director. They're right here on the screen. Kudos to them. They said absolutely amazing on it. Like, I feel like I love it. I would watch this like 6 more times. I would. I want to say, everyone, thank you for watching, and thank you for tuning into another reaction with me.